If you're looking for a home in Frisco, Texas with a super functional layout and plenty of space for your family, this one in Collinsbrook Farm is going to check the box for you. It's 6 beds, 4 baths, almost 4,400 square feet, and it has a super unique feature I haven't seen in another home before. Now, you have 2 front porches, which I'm always going to give you my honest feedback. This one usable, you got to walk through the mulch to use that one. So while it looks nice, may not be super practical. But anyways, let's get right into it. This porch is big here. Now, the feature I was telling you about that I haven't seen before is the office connects almost directly to your primary bedroom. So when you first walk in, super open. Your office is here to the left. We'll get into in just a second. Dining and kitchen are here. Now this is your formal dining space right here. And then you have this space you can utilize however you would like. You could totally add a wall, make that another room. Like I said, this is a 6 bed, 4 bath. Let's walk into your office first, then go to your primary bedroom and check that out because it does have plenty of counter space and it's got a huge closet. So you have a lot of clothes. This one's also gonna be great for you. Like I said, you've got a little tray ceiling up there, great office space, or it's got a closet too. You could totally use it as another bedroom. Of course, you just want to change those doors out so whoever's sleeping here has a little bit of privacy. So this really could also be a great nursery space, right? It's right off where your bedroom's going to be. So we'll walk right into this one. You can tell, pretty big room. You've got a fan, 4 lights, so plenty of lighting, and pre-wired for speakers it looks like there. And then you've got a super long hallway to your 3-car garage. Now, I also don't think I told you, upstairs, there's a media room with a wet bar, which is awesome. We'll head to in just a moment. But heading in here, you have perfect little spot for you to do your makeup. And you've got 2 sinks, nice towel holder there and there. And then of course, around over here, you have a freestanding tub and your shower. Now, the only thing this one's missing is I would definitely want to add a soap holder right there. That way you don't have to bend down every time you use the shower. So that's something I would add. We'll get into your closet. Now, a little bit about this community and why it's not talked about a lot, and I'm really surprised. Now you're in Frisco, but you're not in Frisco ISD. That's the only reason I can come up with, but you're zoned to Prosper ISD, which I'm sure you've done research on school districts in North Texas, especially if that's something super important to you. And Prosper is one of the top ones as well. It's up there with Frisco. A ton of families either want Frisco or Prosper ISD. So the advantage of this neighborhood is you get a little bit lower price tag. This home is priced just over $1.1 million versus if you went to the Fields of Frisco, this one would be, over $100,000 more. It'd probably be in the 1.2, 1.3 range. Now, not the Fields of Frisco is bad. It's a great community, but if that's stretching your budget a little bit and you're okay with your kids going to Frisco or Prosper, sorry, this one's going to be great for you. Now the HOA and taxes are also super manageable. Pretty good little closet space goes around under the stairs. Your HOA, and I'm about to show you this huge kitchen island too, right through here once we finish the closet. So your HOA is super manageable. It's $825 a year and you get 4 parks plus a city park the city of Frisco donated, expected to break ground in 2027. And before I continue on, I love these fireplaces, electric fireplaces with the stone. The last home I toured in here was awesome. It was awesome. So turning around, see your island. So like I said, you've got a pool with some amenities there, and you have a fishing pond, gazebo. So you get some really good amenities for only $825 a year, which is really cheap HOA wise here. You're not going to find too many that are cheaper, especially in Frisco. But as you can tell, huge island with storage underneath here, which is always a bonus, right? No one ever complains about too much storage. And your cabinets go all the way to the ceiling, which is so nice. Dust doesn't collect up there. It just looks, and I feel like makes the home more relaxing, knowing there's not dust collecting up there. So in here, you've got a 5-burner gas cooktop. Perfect little coffee bar if you're a coffee drinker. I'm not. Luckily my fiance is, so she could utilize that space. Let me know. Do you like coffee? Do you not like coffee? I know I'm kind of in the minority when it comes to that. I don't know, I just don't like coffee, but I don't mind the smell, it's just the aftertaste. But anyways, coming in here, you've got your oven, and then as soon as you finish this up, I'm gonna go show you that media room because you wanna see the siding stuff first, right? I don't blame you, you don't wanna have to wait necessarily, but there's a lot to go over in this home. It's a huge home, you've got your sliding doors, and something else I've noticed this neighborhood, the backyards are really big, especially for Frisco. And you're gonna say, Jake, that doesn't look huge. I promise, that's a good sized backyard. Now, it's not massive per se. Dang, look at all the windows on that home. I like that. Looks like that's plumbed for a sink. And then you've got your grill right there. So you could build a super sweet outdoor kitchen setup out here with your doors, which I would love. So, like I said, back to HOAs. HOAs super reasonable. Not gonna find many that are cheaper. And your tax rate is a lot lower. Now, we'll do the rest of downstairs here in a second. I gotta go show you that media room right now. Your tax rate's 1.92%. So, if you're moving here, unfamiliar, Texas does have property taxes, which catches a lot of people off guard. They're generally around 2%. If you move further north, into Prosper, and especially in Salina, sometimes you'll get another extra special tax assessment called a MUD or a PID, generally another 0.4 to 0.6, 0.7%. But before we go into that, which this one doesn't have, check this out. I really like these dark walls. Are they black or dark green? I can't really tell. Now, definitely need to come back, touch some of that up. But looks awesome, pre-wired for a projector, your projector right here, and your wet bar. I always think this tile looks like fish scales, which is super cool. I think it's green, this is better lighting, it's just really dark green. So, as you can tell, little touch-up paints, they'll get it done. I've worked with First Texas homes a couple times. They've always been great, making sure it's fully move-in ready. So, walking through here, right, super open, which I love. And most people do, that's what's in, it's this open floor plan concept, right? So you get tons of natural light and it feels open versus this is all walled off. Home would feel way, way smaller. But, right, if you're moving to North Texas, do reach out to me if you have any questions. Let me know, right? Because if you're not in this community, you may end up in a mud or pit. So you need to make sure you understand all of that. And whether you're planning to move tomorrow or a year from now, a month from now, whatever your timeline may be, reach out to me. My team and I would love to help you make a smooth move here to North Texas, help you plan, make it less stressful, and moving stressful, but we'll do what we can, make sure it's not as stressful and it's a great, smooth experience for you. So all my contact info is below. You can call, text, email, schedule a Zoom, whatever you prefer. Ooh, slam that one. And reach out to me. I'd be happy to help. And like I said, something I like in all these homes I've toured in here, that tile goes all the way up, even in the secondaries. And the secondary has a bench. The primary bathroom didn't even have a bench in it. That's pretty good. And even though this is Jack and Jill, they give you more counter space. So not a big deal there, and all the secondary bedrooms are super, super nice size. So let me know your thoughts on this home so far. Comment below. Definitely love to get your feedback. And we go back downstairs, right? You have a 3-car garage. It's a rear entry. Some people hate it, some people love it. You let me know what you think. So now both of them in here, they have homes that are front and rear entry. Like the one across the street is a front entry. So don't rule out this community just because of the garage situation. Closet isn't huge in this one. But coming in here, right, you've got this pool, ping pong, perfect. You've got your movie room in here, and then your downstairs entertainment area there. And then in this space, right, you can just look over. So let me know your thoughts, right? We've got a couple other bedrooms over here. And these share a bathroom as well. So let me know what other homes you want to see, price points, neighborhoods, locations. All right, this one's in Frisco. Let me know if you want to see McKinney, Salina, Prosper, Van Alstyne, whatever you want to see, and what you're looking for. We'll be happy to film video for you, right? If you have a question, someone else probably does as well. Here it is again. All these secondaries have a bench, so I like that. It's a nice add-on. You have soap holder too. Primary didn't even have that. I'd throw a little bit of fuss about that. So that's your upstairs. You've got four bedrooms up on this one. We'll go check out the rest of the downstairs and see that 3-car garage. Now, let me know what you'd use this space for. I'd be curious. Obviously, this is dining. Is that secondary, like a formal sitting area? I don't feel like that's used a whole lot now, but you turn it into a work from home area for sure. And really, they have this listed as a 6-bedroom. They're counting this one as the 6th bedroom. Is it? Yeah, sure, technically it has outside access. Practically, it's a 5. But you can 100% use it if you needed to. Like I said, that would make a great nursery. Wait a minute. No, I forgot about this bedroom back here. So it's a 6 with an office. It is legitimately a 6 with an office. So you have 2 down, 4 up. Forgot about that. Seen a few homes today, starting to run together a little bit. You have a nice view of the Bobcat. Now, that is one thing to consider. If you buy new construction, you're going to be in a construction zone. You're going to hear them working on the other homes. I've got some videos talking about that, so be sure to watch those. Also subscribe, right? I post multiple videos a week of home tours like this one, where you can see this is a really nice size secondary bedroom. Home tours, informational videos like, hey, we're gonna deep dive everything you need to know about this neighborhood. I like the green cabinets in here. Comparisons of each neighborhood. So subscribe. Super helpful content if you're planning on relocating to North Texas. Then you get your 3-car garage, tankless hot water heater, and you got a sprinkler system. So nothing too crazy. I would 100% recommend adding that epoxy garage floor. I did it on my home. I love it. It just looks nicer, feels nicer on your feet. Super easy to clean out. I had a 2-car. It was about $2,000. So overall, not too bad of a price. And come back in here, let you get another look. Really the main section of the home. So let me know what questions you have for me about this home, North Texas real estate in general. Like I said, don't be afraid to reach out to me, and I'd love to help serve you and find a great community for you here in North Texas. So here's your little breakfast nook, and there. Now, the only thing, this is something we can ask. Sometimes they put the hardware on the cabinets afterwards. I would 100% want hardware on them. I mean, these aren't difficult to open. If I say that, okay, I don't know about that. But paying over $1 million, they better have handles. That's my thought, at least. Let me know your thoughts if you're the same. I know sometimes they leave them off because people will take them when they tour the homes, as crappy as that is of them. That will happen, so I get that. But adding some black handles, match the sink, look great. So anyways, that's this home tour here in Collinsbrook Farm. Let me know what you think. I do really like this double door here, and then your 2 front porches. One that's very functional and one that's more for aesthetics and looks, but looks good nonetheless. Nice trim in here. So let me know what you think. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Hope to see you in Texas soon.